Well, hello, and welcome once again to another Betuor Gripley arena special, I guess you would say. I've only done one of these, and that was on the Gamma Army Tower team. But I wanted to do a little video on the current, I guess, best anti-classic spacing, well, I guess, besides like the new meta collectible stuff. Because this team is a very weird one, but I've had lots of really good success with it. So to start off with, for this team, you will want to go and get a decently maxed out Lego house. I mean, it's not like it's too hard to max out, not too many abilities, not too costly, but you'll want that. And you will also want, for this team, Spaceman Andreas, Sergeant Ernest, Admiral Nonsuch. Then you will also want Santa, and you will also want Malak. As you can see, mine aren't like that great. I mean, they're kind of like maxed, but they're all 4 stars. And I've had lots of great success with them at 4 stars. If you don't have Malak, you can use Magisto. Although the 4-star Malak I'm using is much better than my 6-star maxed out Magisto. So just keep that in mind. And you can see the other ones, just want to let everybody know. Just this is what I have the abilities at. You can see it's all maxed. Ernest and Nonsuch. I can still get them a little bit more gear. Though I'm saving that for money back, so I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, that's where they are right now. And I could almost last night reach #1 in arena, but it went oddly. So we're going to start off where I'm at, rank 10 so far. Okay, we're going to start off with, I guess we're going to shoot up here. This is the beta shot, and I guess there's not as many like active or mega wells in here because not too many people have shifted over to collectibles. People are still rocking most of their classic space stuff with a couple other things mixed in, like a gold well occasionally. Let's go and do that one just so we can run up a little bit higher. We can do another one of these other teams later. I mean, this team's higher up anyway, so technically it should be better. And let's see how this goes right here. So you've seen what team I'm running with, where they're at right now. You saw what the enemy's at. So let's just go in here and see how this does. You will mostly want to be playing this on auto. There's a couple of times where you'll kind of take manual control to make sure a particular thing happens. So let's go ahead and get started with it and see how this goes. You really want to target Alan first, I have found. I think he is definitely the best one to target. We're going to stick on auto here for a little bit until we actually take over it here in a couple seconds. Or at least it depends on the enemy's debuff. Basically, at least what I have found is you will want to use, and that's kind of the worst starter you can get there, is him getting stunned at the very beginning. That's going to really hurt this team in the opening round. We might have already instantly lost this one because of that. Because you want him to taunt and get rid of everybody's debuffs. Otherwise, some of the other things might die fairly quickly. But the big thing I think that I have found, yeah, of course, we have now lost this fight. So, yeah. But the big thing you would want to do is, of course, we actually got a turn. Sometimes you just don't get a turn on him, and that's what it's like with classic space. Is whenever you actually get a turn with him, his second turn, ideally I like to go ahead and use his S1. That's still way too loud. But you want to do that early on, to all the buffs. I'm glad we're starting off on a loss. I mean, we've not got any losses. But sometimes have, like, basically, when he gets stunned at the beginning, you lose. You want him to clear all the debuffs they stick on you, turn 1, when he gets his taunt. But then it makes it a whole lot easier. And I don't know, we just go ahead and finish this. I mean, we're not going to get finished. But as you can see, we've done, like, decent damage to them, all things considered. That's basically what you do, is you do a bunch of counters, get them down. You'll probably kill Leo and Andreas before you kill the others. Sometimes they get gems too. But you do like a decent bit of damage to them, maybe even kill them before you get to kill Alan. But you want to focus on Alan, because Alan will just keep on reviving people. So, yeah, I guess that's it till we get this to recharge, and I'll see you here in a couple seconds. Well, I'll say a couple seconds. It's going to be instant for you. Okay, we are back here for another arena battle. We should be able to get through with one. This one hopefully will go a little bit better than last time. Like I said, I have to just not have him get instantly stunned turn 1. Because he's kind of your not main sustain, well, maybe he does also do good when he taunts and everything, but him removing all the debuffs they put on your team turn, or like their first turn is really important. Okay, we're gonna pop that. He does have debuff immunity, which I am curious to see how that actually works. I haven't noticed how that works with his ability. I'm assuming he clears it first and then gets his buffs, but I'll be honest, I cannot really say for sure. Okay, can we get to our turn, please? Yes, he does get his stuff. Excellent. Now I just need to actually get to my Andreas at some point. Although, of course, as soon as I start recording this, I can't get my, like, five wins each day. Wow, this is going poorly. This isn't a good start to my, this is a good anti-classic space, team. Well, let's just see how this continues. I do want to take manual control again, because whenever he gets his turn, I can't remember if I used my Christmas tree yet or not. We'll hopefully try to do that to bring Magisto back, Malak back. If I got Magisto back instead, that would actually be kind of a significant decrease in power to this team. You can bring him back here, and now we have to we have to retarget you. Because for some reason when he revives somebody it makes you change focus, so you have to pay attention for that if you want to actually get him killed. And this is one of the negatives about facing this team, like they mess up your pep so much that sometimes I want to have like one character go and they just keep on decreasing just their pep. And it's like, can I maybe get an option to actually do an attack at some point, please? Please let me have Santa. There we go. And now we got Malak back. That will increase our strength quite a bit. Also will increase the volume. Which I think is probably the biggest downside of using this team is just, well, when you're using Malak, is just it's loud. Like this. Of course, he gets to revive him again. The Gorewell does definitely help this team a bit with the healing. Though I did, the one that I lost last night when I was fighting for first place, the Allen got a stun on somebody and the Reed got a stun on somebody else. And I got like 5 actions before I lost that fight, like 5 total. Lots of kickers never got to make a move because they were stunned, and then the pep kept on decreasing, so they just stayed stunned the whole fight. Oh, they just died too. A couple of them died very quickly. And we at least have Gorewell dead now, so Gorewell cannot actually be brought back, but he's going. And he keeps on bringing back Andreas, of course, who will decrease his cooldown and continue healing the team. Though, especially if you do have some payback on you, which is, I feel like my Andreas definitely decrease the cooldown a lot there. But yeah, getting the full payback on the team, Andreas is such a liability, well, at least for himself, because he attacks and everybody attacks him, including Andreas, your own Andreas, which is really nice because he will then heal. One little one about this team, and this kind of, I guess, there's lots of these figs anyways. I'm playing this on Windows. Windows has lots less bugs than some of the like mobile versions. When I've done some arena fights on Android, it kind of doesn't crash, it just freezes up on me a lot. So but I've had it crash one time. The desktop here is frozen up a couple times. Sometimes non-such gets stuck in like a buff gain cycle, and you just have to like sit there for like a full minute for him to finish gaining his buff, so you can actually continue attacking. Which we might get one of those like that today. But I will be back once we get the battle again timer to be reset. So until then. Okay, we are back here for our third of 5 battles. Last one we actually got to win, which was nice. Of course, like I said, not getting Ernest stunned at the very beginning helps a lot. So we did have Malak die, but we were able to eventually bring him back. And we were able to whittle them down and really revive our dress like, what, 2 or 3 times? Which is always a little bit annoying. Although I think I found with this team, it's almost best to just keep on attacking Santa until he dies. Because like you could work on killing Andreas, but not Andreas, Alan. But I have had it a couple times work out where when I actually managed to kill Alan, Santa then revived him very soon afterwards. Because it's really hard to actually keep Andreas as Alan is there with Andreas too. But since they keep on just bringing him back, and it's very annoying. Also, super good, just pop that, all that stuff cleared. Give me all the buffs, and now we'll just continue fighting against him. But yeah, you don't want to actually manage to kill Alan, because sometimes I have to kill him like 3 or 4 times in a row to actually kill him, only for Santa to then revive him. That is really not fun. I used to be afraid of that ultimate. Not really much anymore. Let's just watch as we keep on attacking them. Guard your ears. And we just watch as we just keep on using non-such broken passive to just deal a bunch of damage to them. That was Santa? No, that's Santa. Though this is a good time to go ahead and stop autoing it, although they are boosting the pepper lots about Andreas. He was right there about ready to actually be able to attack. No, we didn't kill the Santa in the meantime. Oh, I guess we just won't use his ability. I was going to try to use his ability to still buffs, but his pep's been here for a while. Just keep on going back to like 0 or 50 or 60 or whatever. It keeps on fluctuating too. But yeah, there is at least one character dead that he will not be able to bring back. He will not be able to revive Santa if he does do a revive and actually get a revive. It won't be Santa. He can still bring back Andreas, though we are likely going to kill off Leo here as well. That'll make it some more stacks to revive. Did not actually manage to kill him. Surprised with that. But we can probably get him here with one of these attacks. And if he does revive Leo instead of Andreas, actually I think works out much better. I mean, sure, Leo does a decent bit of damage and everything, but like Andreas with his basic can sometimes speed up Alan's cooldowns for like his revival ability, which can be very annoying because I've had him like revive stuff like it seems like back to back. I guess it's just been reduced that much. I mean, it's 50% chance to reduce his cooldown, so it is very random. But just need to watch out there for. But I think this team's pretty decent at taking out Andreas. Also, not everybody has a super max out Andreas, so it's a little bit easier to kill them. Ooh, that would be a fun team to fight. Though I hear that is a really good counter to a lot of other things. So we're just probably going back here for the #1 spot. As you can see, with beta shots, not like the most sweaty, I would say, of arena shots. But yeah, looking forward to trying that out, and actually might get #1 on video. That would be really, really nice. So yeah, be back once the cooldown is over. Well, it's time. Let's go for first. See if we just instantly get killed like I did last night. Everybody gets stunned in turn 1, or well, maybe we'll achieve it. Who knows? If we do, we might end this with a collectible battle and just get instantly destroyed because we're all level 4, or 4 stars, not level 4. We're level 70. I feel like that really means too much. And we get lucky with no stun. We got the stun on Santa. Awesome. Good start. And we don't actually, I think once it's still buffs right now. don't really have that particular mini. I mean, I guess we could get Santa a little bit of a heal, but like, we're kind of better off buff than they are for right now. Now they have a bunch of debuff immunity, so let's go ahead and steal that, because I found that pretty helpful. And just let them auto it, which I know, like, I'm showing off this team, I'm not really probably playing at all, though I feel like it does work best if you do have some manual control moments. But I mean, if there weren't 3-2 control some, I would probably save Santa's Christmas tree for quite a while, for whenever I actually needed revive, or when they didn't have like a bunch of debuff immunity on their team. You actually managed to actually not bring him back. Going very well. Tries no ults yet. There we go. But sometimes, I mean, Santa can get it very just extremely random. Also, whenever Malak does his ultimate, if he does get a kill, there's a 60% chance to bring back another Fig. Not the best chance to revive him. I mean, it's a 100% chance, I believe, to revive Spooky Army, or maybe it's Spooky, I don't remember which. Maybe this team doesn't have another one of those. So you really need him to get a kill there, but this won't always work. But I mean, it does do decent enough damage to do if it doesn't get a kill. It's pretty good. And we just achieved first in arena, and his gun's hot. I think it normally looks like that. That's the brain matter for the person who wasn't first. It's all spread over my gun. So yeah, do we want to have a collectible fight, or do I want to maybe hold on to this so I don't get kicked down later? But I mean, hey, I'll take 175 gems still or something instead. But yeah, this is content, so yeah, I guess we'll fight number 2 here in a couple seconds, even though they have like a fully maxed out team, and I think this is gonna be what, you know, never mind. We'll end this here. So yeah, you got to see kind of how this team works against Classic Space. I hope this has been helpful. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do it for a while, but somebody showed up in my stream and wanted me to try out this team, but with Magisto instead of Malak, and I was like, I have tried that before. It's not really better. It suddenly was. You think it would be better with all the payback and everything, and with Malak, like mine only being 4 stars, you think a 6-star Fig would be better. But I guess to show you how much power creep has had an effect on this game, because those things are just honestly better. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful for you. I think this is a good sort of team to work towards. I mean, maybe some of the stuff might get nerfed at some point. There doesn't like that many nerfs really going around. I don't think like a team like this is going to do the best at all against. I could hear they're just a little bit better. But it's still, I think, a good team to do towards Classic Space. So I think Classic Space is a good one to also go towards as well if we want an easy in-game team. I mean, Collectibles are decent, but same event. And he hasn't been really reran at all. Let's see. Available base game. Same event. I mean, I guess to be fair, you haven't been ran again, just like Santa. But you also are regularly available. So like, I feel like this is still a solid team to go towards end game, since it's, I think, a little bit more obtainable with it not being all from the same event. This being all from the same event, plus the set's also from that event too. So 5 options of this team are from the same event. 3 things here are regularly available. 2 are from the same event, and 1 from a different event. So yeah, but I hope you have found that helpful. I might do some more arena videos at some point, but there just hasn't been much change up to the arena really recently, so you kind of have the Collectibles, Classic Space, and the Classic Space. But I hope this has been helpful to you. This is Paul Gripley signing off. Goodbye and have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in a future video. Bye bye.